Hey guys, it's Monday. Another week, another set of problems. Well, not so much problems as what will this week bring. Today, well, since I'm lying on a beanbag and it's really squeaky. Because I neglected reading and writing so much over the weekend. First because of the house issues, and then because, well, it was Saturday and Sunday. And I felt like doing other things. Today I woke up and I cocooned myself in my office, and I have been sitting here reading and taking some notes on a book. And this is a pretty thick book. And I am not finished, but I have to write a response paper, so I have to read enough of it to be able to write this paper that is due tomorrow, and then the rest of the book I have to finish it by Thursday. But of course that means, there's always a book I'm neglecting because I have 3 classes and I can only read one book at a time, so sometimes I take breaks from one book to read another book. So oh, this is uncomfortable. So while I procrastinate from reading one, I read another. And yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing today. There was a paper that, it's all school stuff, I'm sorry. There was a paper that was due today, and I actually wrote that on Thursday. So all I had to do was read it again to make sure that there were no typos. And that's all I've done today. And by all I've done today makes it sound like it's not much, but to give you an idea of the book I'm reading, let's see. This is a book. Ooh, ooh, that was the lens cap. This is a book. That's how big it is. And yeah, it's pretty big. I have a headache and I took something for it about 20 minutes ago, but it's still not gone, so I'm waiting for that to pass to go back to reading. I will see you guys later. It's Tuesday morning, and today I have the last new class. So the week started on Wednesday last week, so I didn't have this Tuesday morning class. The class actually starts at 11. It is 9:45 or so right now, and I'm coming early because I want to be able to read without distraction. And I dropped my son off at camp because school for them doesn't start until tomorrow. And I forgot to, that's in the street. I forgot to have breakfast. And so now I'm desperately in search of something to eat, but more importantly, caffeine. And I don't actually drink coffee. My caffeine of choice is Pepsi Max, which is really difficult to find, but at this point anything will do. So that's where I'm headed. Okay, change of plans. I couldn't find the deli that was open, and then I went to the cafeteria on campus that usually has the food, and they were closed. So I'm gonna do some two stages. I came to Starbucks to get some food, and then I want to go get something from one of the delis when they open. Also, I am filming on my phone because there's people all around, and yes, I am shaking shit. And I'm not quite ready to pull out a camera in such a crowded place anyway. But I am still not caffeinated, so if anyone says anything, I may just break their necks. So I just got home from school. It was a long day, but the best part of it is that I got home to an almost finished dinner that I didn't have to cook. Is that cottage pie from Whole Foods?
Well, the ingredients are from Whole Foods. It's all cooked by me.
Oh, cooked by who? I'm sorry if it's not on camera. It didn't happen.
Me.
Yes. So now, okay. So in all fairness, he made the beef yesterday. Let's see if oh, this is heavy.
It's full.
Yeah.
It's very full.
Let's see. So here is the beef. Here's the potatoes. He made the beef yesterday, and he just made the mash. So the mashed potatoes on top. Now it's gonna get sprinkled with cheese. Sprinkle it. Well, I would have put Parmesan actually. Okay. And then it'll go in the oven until everything is.
This is just
is
to
that
add
cold?
a-
That's cold. Until everything is warm, and then we eat it.
This is just to add a little bit of colour. It's not to really add any real cheesy flavour. It's just to.
I like to make it with Parmesan.
Still make some Parmesan into that.
That's a recipe that I've been making for a few years, and it's been on my blog for just as long. So I want to go ahead and leave a link in the description box if you want to check it out. It is delicious. Meat and potatoes. Who doesn't like meat and potatoes? I don't know, well, I guess vegetarians don't like meat and potatoes. But anyhow, yeah, check it out, and it's really good. It is Thursday, very early in the morning. Do you hear that? That is the sound of a kid at school. It's been a long summer because he's been home with me the whole time. It's been a challenge for the both of us. I'm making oatmeal, but it's just milk. But anyhow, so I dropped him off at school. It's 8:36 now. I'm preparing my breakfast, and as soon as I'm done eating my breakfast, it's time to get to work. And my class today is at 2 o'clock, and and I had a 10:30 appointment with the doctor, but I rescheduled that because I have a lot of other things that I need to do. So the morning I'll be at home working, and then I'm gonna have lunch, and then I'm gonna go to class. And then after class, I don't want to give too much away because it's a surprise. I mean, not a surprise, I just don't want to give too much away. But I'm gonna go somewhere, and I'm gonna meet someone, hopefully meet someone special, and so stay. Oh, I can't talk this early. I'm not caffeinated yet, so stay tuned for that. Oh, my milk is boiling. So yes, I think today it's gonna be a great day. Great day. Well, I'm going to Saks Fifth Avenue. Oh, yeah, I'm on Fifth Avenue, so it's pretty loud. I'm going to Saks, where Manolo Blahnik will be, or is now, signing shoes in not commemoration, but in celebration of the new permanent space that he has in Saks. So yes, hopefully I'll get to meet Manolo Blahnik and see how it goes. So I'm here, and it is a zoo, so I'm trying on some shoes now, and then I have to get in line to get my shoes signed, so I haven't actually seen him yet, but I'm here. I have waited over a decade for this, so I am ecstatic. Look at these. And I am now done. The madness is done. I have a long story to tell about this signing, but I'm not gonna do it here because it's loud. But I'm very excited. I have my shoes. It is raining in New York City, and this is what Rockefeller Plaza looks like in the evening in the rain. I do love this city, and I hardly ever get the chance to come here at night, so. Hey guys, so I am home now, and I have shoes, but before I show you the shoes, I'm going to tell you a story about not taking no for an answer. So when I got to the store, I asked one of the guards on the line what's the process, and he said, well, you buy your shoes first and then you come and stand in line and get them signed. So that's what I did. I got my shoes, and that took about 15 or 20 minutes, and then I went to the line. When I got to the line, the same guy at the end of the line told me, yeah, this is the line, but we're not letting anyone else through. So I tried to sort of sweet talk him into letting me in the line, and he said no. But at that same time, somebody else came, and she was let through the line by another sales assistant. So I tried again, and the guy was not budging. No, can't let you through, can't let you through. So I asked him, well, who can I speak to that may have a different answer? He said, no, there's nobody, no one's gonna approve that anyone else get in the line. Okay, I said, fine. So I went back to my sales assistant, and I told him, look, I'm really sorry, but they're not letting anyone else in the line to get the shoe signed. And I mean, that's why I came here, because I can buy the shoes any day. But the reason for today is because I can get them signed by the designer. And since I can't do that, then I'm gonna return them. And he was very apologetic, and the floor manager was there as well. And he said, well, I can probably take your shoes and get him to sign it and then mail you your shoes. And this is not uncommon, but anyhow, I told him, no, that's not what that's not what I came here for. That's not part of the experience, right? So I want to get my shoes signed, and I want to be there, and I want to talk to the designer. He said, okay, just give me 1 second. And he went, the floor manager went and did something, I don't know what. And then he came back and said, okay, I'm gonna go take you to the line, but I'm gonna have to take you physically there so they let you through. So I got in the line, and I was the last person in the line for a long time, and then they let 2 other people in behind me. So basically, the moral of this story is, if there's something you really want, don't take no for an answer. Exhaust all your options before you give up. I'm going to show you my shoes. Now, these are navy, and I know the light is not great, so you're gonna have to trust me that they're navy. It's a shoe. I like this profile a lot. Most of the shoes that he makes are stiletto, which look beautiful on, but they are not as comfortable for a long period of time. But this one, because it's quite chunky, it's very comfortable. And that is his signature. So it's his signature at the bottom and my name at the top. And as for the actual meeting of Manolo Blahnik, it was so great, and I am starstruck. And this is the most exciting thing that's happened to me all year. Never mind moving, never mind starting grad school, meeting Manolo Blahnik. It's Friday, and I just hit 100 subscribers on my channel. I know that is an insignificant number for most YouTubers out there, but to me it's the first big milestone, and I am ecstatic about it. And it also happened on a day where I'm also a finalist for a contest that the university is running, and by the time that you see this on Monday, I will already know whether I won or not, but currently I'm in 2nd place, and it's over on Instagram. So I guess after this is, well, when I put this up, I'm gonna put a link to the photo down in the description box. And but yes, I'm 100 subscribers, so I'm excited. Thank you for subscribing to those who subscribe. Excuse me. And yeah, 100. And spread the word, and I'm looking forward to 100,000 more. Ambitious?
100,000 more is what
Maybe.
she wanted. Which means she wants the whole world to be subscribed.
That's right, the whole world. Go big or go home. Hello. I keep saying hello, but you only need it at the beginning. You don't need it every day. It's just habit. Anyhow, it is Saturday, and I am procrastinating, obviously, from reading for school. So what I'm going to do So what I'm going to attempt to do is organize some of my sewing magazines by year, so basically chronologically. I had them organized in Florida, but then when we moved and unpacked everything, I just wanted to get things out of boxes, so I just put them in whichever way. So let me see. So the magazines are back there, and we've taken stacks of patterns in the front, but just like there are pattern envelopes here, there were some in the front. And so then we're gonna pull all of these magazines out and stack them up and then sort. And of course I've enlisted help because Mystery loves company. And it's early. Well, it's not that early. What time is 10? Just past 10. But yes, I look a hot mess. This is real life. So I just realized that none of what I filmed a little while ago was in focus because I still have the camera set on manual focus to infinity from last night. But anyhow, you can't tell because it all looks the same, but the magazines are now alphabetically organized, not alphabetically, chronologically organized. And the reason that I wanted to do that is because I am looking for a pattern specifically, but I have these sewing magazines going back to 2003, and looking through them is actually quite funny. So these patterns, this magazine brand, it's called now it's called Berta Style, but it used to be called just Berta World of Fashion. But anyhow, they are pretty fashion forward. So and they're a German magazine, they're European. So they usually have trends on here before we see them in the States as such. So going back to the 2003 issues, it's hilarious to see the things that were fashion forward, in early 2003. For example, hilarity. Seriously, look at her hair. What the heck? Peasant blouses, I guess, were all the rage then. And I'm not sure what's up with the pants. It is Sunday and I am in Williamsburg in Brooklyn, which you may or may not know as the hipster capital of the United States. I'm about to have brunch with my friend Hallie. I met Hallie last year at Cottage College, and if you go back to one of the earlier videos, I think the one with of the women dancing in historical costumes to Venus and Common Eileen. She's in there. She's wearing the headband, kind of looking like a woodland fairy. But yeah, I haven't seen her since last year, so we finally decided to get together for brunch, and that's where I'm headed. We're heading to a place called Egg, and I'm gonna meet her there and see how this place is. But this is the first time that I come to Williamsburg, and so far it looks okay. So I'm home now. I didn't actually film anything in Williamsburg because I didn't want to freak my friend out. But we talked about YouTube, so maybe next time I'll film. But I do want to show you something that I bought, and they are freaking adorable. Okay. It's a cookies and milk socks. Look at them. Is that adorable or what? And ice cream bars. That's just adorable. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, brunch was good. And then we walked around Williamsburg for a bit. I'm not sure what I was expecting it to be, but it wasn't, like, I didn't feel that I was in hipster town or anything like that. Although when I bought the socks, I had to show my ID when I paid with my credit card, and the girl at the shop asked if I was visiting from Florida because she was trying to push their loyalty program on me, and I said I didn't want it, and my ID obviously is from Florida. I told her no, that I live in Brooklyn somewhere else, and I'm just not in that area often enough to warrant it. And when she asked, I told her where I lived, and she was like, oh, as in, oh. Yeah, so that was the only stats I got from a hipster the whole time I was there. So I called the trip a success. And if you live in Williamsburg, and I doubt that you're watching this if you live in Williamsburg, nothing against hipsters, but that was a little catty, I thought. But with that, I'm going to call it a day, and I will see you next week. And subscribe and like it if